Today we are making a child's face mask. You will need 100% cotton, a 4mm hook, scissors, a tape measure. You want to measure your child's face from ear to ear across the top of the nose, from the top of the nose to under the chin. These are the masks I made for my daughters. It's a single layer mask. They are quick and easy. The cotton is breathable and absorbs moisture. So let's get started. You want to make a slip knot. And we're going to chain 20. You will need a different number of chains according to the measurements you take for your child's mask. This is just what worked for the measurements for my daughter's faces. You might need a little bit more, you might need a little bit less depending on the measurements. So I have 20 chains. We are now going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. And 3 more in the next 3 chains. So a total of 4 single crochets. Then we are going to do double crochet in the next 11 chains. If you watched my other tutorials for the standard face mask and the deluxe face mask for adults, this is basically the same structure, just a different count of stitches. Also, I use the extended single crochet in the middle part for the adult masks. For the child's mask, I'm just using a double crochet. So you do 11 of the double crochet for the middle of the mask, and then single crochet in the last 4 chains. I did 7 rows for my child's mask, and every row is the same, so you're just going to do 4 single crochets, 11 double crochet, and another 4 single crochets for each row. Then you're going to chain 1 and start again. So as I said, I did 7 rows. You will either have more or less depending on your measurements. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back when we're done. I now have 7 rows of the face mask. So I'm going to make the ear loops now. And I chain 25. The number of chains for the ear loops is according to the measurements that you will need. So make sure you do measure. If it is for a friend or maybe a grandchild or maybe a niece or nephew, have their parents measure and send you the measurements. You want it to fit snugly. You don't want it to be too loose because the cotton will stretch as they wear it. I also tuck in the tail so I don't have to weave in that end, and I'm just going to join the ear loop with a single crochet in the first stitch on the bottom of the mask, and then single crochets all along the bottom to the other side. And I carry that loop or that tail just like 5 or 7 stitches, and then I can trim it off later, just so I don't have to weave it in when I'm done. And it does keep it more secure. So just continue the single crochets along the bottom of the mask. Make sure you're going into each stitch, and it does give it a nice finished look. The cotton is a little bit stiff in the heat, so it does kind of go a little bit slower. If the child is in your home, I would highly suggest you, as you are making it, keep trying it on. That's what I did with my daughters. As I was making it, I just had them try it on just to make sure I was getting the width of it correct and the length of it correctly. We're almost to the end. This is a very quick and easy mask. I made 2 of them in an hour. It goes really fast. And we are now at the other side, so we're now going to make the second ear loop. So I'm going to chain another 25. And going to connect it. Make sure you don't twist your chain. If you do, just straighten it out. And we're going to join with a single crochet in the first stitch on the, this will be the top part of the mask now. Go ahead and do your single crochet there, and then single crochets all across the top. Again, make sure you go in each stitch. And we're almost to the end. You're just going to go all the way to the first chain of the ear loop. Then we will be able to cut the yarn. And that's the last stitch. So there is the mask. So you pull the yarn up, grab your scissors, cut it there. Now I do go ahead and make a knot. You do not have to do that if you don't want to. I always want to make sure it's secure, and then you will just weave in that end. This is the bottom end. I will just snip off, and there is your mask. Quick, easy, fits very nice. Thank you for watching. Take care.